Hello. I thought I would come on and do a video newsletter because I don't like writing, and video I feel more comfortable with. And so I'm going to light a candle for us, connecting with spirit, of course. And I've got one of the Mithras beeswax candles, which is what I always use for ritual to open space. I'm going to pull us some cards for eclipse season. So we are going into an eclipse portal with Taurus happening on May 1st, which is the portal of birth, the portal of manifestation and creation, fertility, all of those things in the Northern Hemisphere. Down south, of course, they're going into Samhain, which is Halloween. So they're going into the portal of death, things that are decaying. And whenever I think of eclipses, for me, it's always a time of things that are being revealed, things are being brought up. People have been messaging me, letting me know that crying is happening or there's just wonkiness. I have been having crazy dreams, which I haven't dreamt in a really long time, and they've been very vivid and just kind of odd and weird. So I think I'm going to have to start a dream journal to capture all of those things. But I'd be curious to know if you guys are feeling the eclipse. You can feel it, 2 weeks into it during the eclipse. The portal itself is between that new moon and full moon space and time. And then there's some residual stuff sort of after the eclipse as well. So sometimes I'll get feelings much more after the eclipse, but for whatever reason, I'm getting much more stuff prior to. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. I'm actually pulling from the Inkwitch Tarot, and Eric, the creator of this deck, is coming on Tarot Tuesday, which is on Patreon. So that's for all my members, which starts at $5 a month. We're going to pull cards with his deck. He's going to come on, talk to us about his inspiration, what's happening, where he's going, and just the creation of his cards, which are also beautiful. It's sort of connecting us into all these different times from the present to the past. So it's really neat. And I'm going to pull 3 cards for us, but we will have Tarot Tuesday. Sign up if you're interested. I'd love to have you guys there. It's a good time. We connect at the beginning of the month, set some intentions, and it's just a nice way to be together. Okay, so our 3 cards. Our first card is going to be for support. So how can we be supported in this eclipse season? So this is where our support is coming from. And this is the High Priestess, which is intuition, connecting with our higher selves, but a lot more intuition. I'm seeing so much intuition into this space. So getting really quiet, connecting with our intuition, connecting with the element of water, which reminds me, in one of my obsessions, I'm obsessed with moon baths. So taking a nice moon bath would be gorgeous at this time, which is just, creating a bath if you don't necessarily want to get the moon bath that I shared, but really connecting with water, connecting with that High Priestess energy. Okay, so our next card is going to be what needs to be released during this eclipse season. So what is being released? And this is the 2 of Wands. And what I'm hearing here is expectations. The 2 of Wands is where we kind of look at the lay of the land. Where do we want to go? All of those sort of things. But I'm just feeling the word expectations. So releasing expectations, being more open to possibilities and opportunities. So not putting a limit on certain things, not being so hard on what something needs to be, and being a little bit more open, having the possibilities. It's just more of an expansive energy. So the release of expectations. Okay. And then the next card is what will be revealed in this eclipse. So what is going to be revealed to us during this eclipse? And this is the 9 of Swords, stress, depression. So the things that are going to be revealed are the things that are not good for us, the things that keep us in this space of stress, that keep us in the space of anxiety. So I think a lot of stuff is just kind of coming out. This toxic energy is coming out. I think things are going to be revealed to us that are not serving us, things that need to be let go because it's not helping us in any way. It's keeping us stuck, and it's keeping our minds trapped. All right. So Tarot Tuesday and Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. We also have a Beltane ceremony. If you're in San Diego, I'm doing that at 12 Senses. I'm going to do a sound bath. We're going to work with candle magic. We're going to roll our own beeswax candles, dress them with herbs and oils for what we want to fertilize. What do we want to have happen coming into May? And podcast is up. This episode today that just released is my first design refresh with Kelly, who's one of my Patreon members, and it's really cool. So that's where I get to demonstrate my design skills. She gets to get some design advice, and design refreshes are available. And there's a link to sign up for a design refresh if you want to come on the podcast where we get to design your space, which is really, really cool. And I think that's it. I've got other things in the works. So I will be in touch with all of you. The card pull for the eclipse, and take care of yourself.